What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have 6 plays for you guys today for some NFL Sunday. Hopefully we can have a better day today than we had yesterday. Now, looking at our free picks yesterday, we did miss every single one of our college football plays. 0-3 on college football. It's looking like we're going to go 3-0 on NBA, though. So we've cashed 2 of the NBAs. Maxey cashed 4s. Brogdon cashed 4s. Brogdon was free as heck. And then we have Kevin Durant right now, over 29.5 PRA. KD has 24 with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I think KD's going to cash this. He should play majority of the fourth here. It's a decently close game versus Golden State. Should be good to go for KD. It should be 3-0. If it is a 3-0 day, I will let you guys know down in the comments. It'll be a pinned comment. But I do think we're going to sweep NBA. Hopefully, we get that. Now, I will go ahead and say, guys, yesterday was horrendous in VIP as well. We didn't have a good day in VIP. First losing day in VIP we've had in over a week. So we've been killing it, man. I can't complain, really, even with that losing day, because I knew a losing day was going to happen. We can't win every single day, and we got to take the losses with the dubs, or you're just not going to be successful, man. If you get too emotional with this stuff, especially on one losing day or a couple losing days in a row, man, it's going to do more harm than good. So try to stay positive with this stuff. I know it's hard on that stuff. I know it's hard. It was hard for me yesterday, college football, watching every single free pick miss. And that's why today in this video, I'm giving away 2 months of VIP instead of 1, because I feel bad about the college football from yesterday. Now, if you guys do want to get all of our plays, you can head on over to our Patreon or our WAP. Links is down in the description for either one of those. We'd love to have you guys in our Discord. Discord is absolutely free to join. If you want the paid section, obviously you do have to pay, but it's not that expensive. $10 a week or $25 a month if you guys want to join. But let's go ahead and jump into these free picks, or let's jump into our winners first. So I'm picking 2 winners from yesterday's video. If we can get 150 likes on this video, I will pick a random comment down below to win a free month of VIP in tomorrow's video. So leave a like on the video, drop a comment. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. So you do have to be subscribed to win. But let's pick our winners from yesterday. So first winner is going to be for Black Mamba. I swear he just won the other day. All right, Mamba. I mean, this is fair, man. I can't re-roll if somebody wins. You can win twice in a row, dude. If he wins the spin again, he's got 2 months of VIP. It's just how it has to be, man. 194 entries. It's picking randomly from those 194 entries, and it's fair, man. It's fair. So Black Mamba, send me a message, dude. You got another free month of VIP. Appreciate the love and support from all of you guys. Let's pick our second winner of the day. So winner number 2 is going to be Right Lane Freight Train. He put the fire emoji, or I'm assuming it's a man, put the fire emoji and the sunglasses emoji. If you're a girl, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to offend you anyway, if you are. But anyways, Right Lane Freight Train, send me a message on Discord. You got a free month of VIP. So once again, guys, like and comment on this video for your chance in tomorrow's video. And yeah, I do appreciate every single one of you. If you guys want a free month of VIP, you can sign up for any of our partnered apps: Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog, Parlay, Play, Better, or DGF. All those give you a free month of VIP. Let's jump in to these 6 free plays of the day. So looking at KD, guys, he does have 26 now. He only needs 4 PRA in 8 minutes. I'm assuming it's going to be a sweep, dude. I hope I don't jinx it here. I'm assuming KD's going to get 4 more PRA and sweep us out on this NBA. But yeah, let's jump into these picks, guys. So I've got 2 goblins and 3 plays that aren't goblins, and then 1 is like between a goblin and the regular line. So it's a little bit discounted. It's not quite a goblin discount, but let's pull these up, guys. So first pick of the day, CMC, Christian McCaffrey. I'm locking him in over rush and receiving yards at 96.5. Now, this number is a little up there, but McCaffrey kills this number, man. So let's pull him up. Looking at San Francisco, playing against Buffalo. Buffalo, in my opinion, is going to win this game. But I don't think it's going to be a blowout. They're -6 favorites. I think it's like a 46 or 47 point total. I'm not 100% on that. But I am going to pull McCaffrey up over here on OUTLIER.bet. If you guys want to try OUTLIER.bet, I do have a free trial link down in the description. You get 7 days for free. It is $20 a month after that. But to me, it's worth every single penny. I use it on every single prop. But anyways, 96.5 rushing receiving yards. You can see his last 10 games. Obviously not from this season. He's been injured. But he's cashed 8 of his last 10, dude. His average is 126.3 rush and receiving yards over his last 10 games. This season, he's cashed it 2 of 3. He did sell us his last game versus Green Bay. It was a blowout, 10-38. 2 games before that versus Seattle and Tampa Bay, he destroyed this, or didn't destroy this number, but he went over this number, having 107, 106, averaging 93.6 in his last 3 games. Reason I like this play, look at Buffalo. They give up 13th to 14th in rushing and receiving yards. If you go to running back, they give up 18th, and they give up the most receiving yards in the league to running backs at 51.7 per game. I do like his receiving yards as well, but if you look at him, man, CMC last season, a lot of those were rushing. So 80, 80, 80, 98, 103, 115, 145. I do think there's some chances he breaks out some big runs tonight, and I think rushing receiving is a little bit safer, which is why I'm locking it in. If you look at San Francisco, they run the ball 47% of the time, pass the ball 53% of the time, pretty much 50-50 split. But I like this play for our man McCaffrey, and I got him as pick number 1 of the day. I am going to take a sip of my Powerade real quick, guys. If you are a hater and you don't like to watch me sip on Powerade, which I know some of you don't, you might want to fast forward about 7 seconds. But let's take a sip of this. And I'm not going to lie, that's some good Powerade, boys, and gals. But anyways, let's jump into pick number 2. Pick number 2 of the day is going to be our first goblin play. And I'll be honest, guys, this isn't even really a goblin. Payout's way better than a goblin. Taking our man Cam Dicker, the kicker. Dicker, the kicker for the Chargers, taking him over 1.5 field goals made. You can see this is a 2.5x or 2.25x. A little bit more than a regular goblin play would be. But we're taking the Chargers versus Atlanta, or Dicker versus Atlanta, over 1.5 field goals made. I like this play a lot, man. So let's pull up Dicker. I had a hard time choosing between this one and Fairburn over 1.5 field goals. So if you like Fairburn better, play Fairburn. But I do like Dicker. He's cashed this in 8. Oh, gosh, don't twist that. Somebody could take the ER off of that, and that would be real bad for me. But anyways, he's cashed this 73% of the games this season, 8 of 11, averaging 2 field goals per game. Had 3 his last game versus Baltimore. He's cashed it 6 of his last 7. Looking at Atlanta, they gave up more field goals than any other team, or they're second to the last anyways, giving up 2.3 per game. He kicks the longest field goal made this season, 59 yards. He's averaging 42.7 field goal yards per field goal. He's averaging his longest field goal at 43 yards per game. All right. We got that out without screwing up again. But anyways, taking our man Cameron Dicker over 1.5 field goals made as pick number 2 of the day. I like it a lot. If you want to lock it in, we can pull it up over here on Parlay Play. I will say, guys, if you don't have Parlay Play, highly recommend you guys sign up for it. It has really good alt lines if you want to take it. You get with a $10 deposit, you get a free month of VIP as well. And I love having the platform. It's something else you can look at props on. And they have a lot of good value on a lot of them. They don't have Dicker on here, unfortunately. I did just see that, but it is a good platform overall. So let's do a refresh on KD real quick. KD now has 28. He needs 2 PRA. It's just sweet, man. Sweep NBA. All right, guys, before we jump into pick number 3, I did get some news from a guy whose family lives in Buffalo, and they said it's going to either be a cancel game or a snow game. So that being said, if you want to fade McCaffrey, I wouldn't blame you. I've already got some McCaffrey locked in a slip and posted in VIP. So, I can't even cancel the slip now. So, I got McCaffrey locked in. I'm there. But, yeah, it could be a snow game, which is going to make things a little rougher. Obviously, when people have to play in cold weather, it's not quite as consistent. But I still like the McCaffrey play, man. I've got him locked in at 96.5. A lot of the times, Prizepicks is going to have these lines set based off weather anyway. So if weather's going to change anything, it'll already be in the line because they're not going to give you value on an under either. So that being said, let's jump into pick number 3. Pick number 3 is going to be for our man Barkley. So we're taking Barkley's receiving yards. It's 18.5 right now, which is really, really low. It's 19.5 on Sleeper. So you're getting better value on Prizepicks right now for Barkley. Let's check Parlay Play real fast just to make sure Parlay Play doesn't have even better value. But yeah, 17 or 18.5, you can get on Parlay Play as well. So it's the same on there. Barkley, love this play, man. It's actually one of my favorite plays on the board right now. Philly playing against Baltimore. Should be a very competitive game. I think it's going to be a real close game. And let's go and see if I can find receiving yards, first of all. So, over 18.5 receiving yards. He has cashed 6 of 11 games. He's cashed it 3 of his last 4. He's averaging 23.36 receiving yards per game. And he's averaging well over that in his last 4. So looking at his last 4, man, 3 of those he's had over 40 receiving yards. If you come down here to his targets, he's averaging 3 targets per game. He's got 3 targets per game on average in his last 4. And then he's getting 4 to 5 in some of these games. Now, a couple of these games, he's only have 1 target. I don't think that's going to be the case tonight. Like I said, this is going to be a competitive game, man. Philly versus Baltimore could go either way. I personally think the Ravens are going to win, but I don't know, man. Philly is a good team. The Eagles are good. So looking at this, looking at Baltimore's receiving yards defense, they give up 32nd in the league, more receiving yards than any other team at 300 per game. If you go to running back, it goes down to 29, but they give up 45.5 receiving yards per game to the running back. Now, that being said, since they do give up so many yards to a running back, obviously other teams are going to look at this and look at the other teams that have had success with little screen passes to the running back, which means I think Philly's going to try to take advantage of that, try to get the edge over Baltimore tonight, and they're going to be throwing the ball to our man Barkley. I think he gets 3 or 4 receptions. Like this play a lot. And I'm locking him in because I think 18.5 is way too low. He can cash that with 1 good reception. 2 receptions he gets it. I think he cashes that anyways. So I'm locking in our boy Barkley over 18.5 receiving yards. If you like it, tell it. If you don't like it, make sure you guys fade it. Trust your gut on these plays. But that's pick number 3. Jumping into pick number 4, we're jumping over to our man Stafford. This is going to be our second goblin play. So I'm taking Matthew Stafford over 224.5 pass yards. I don't think his original line is bad, but 258 is kind of high in my opinion. Now, looking at Stafford, there's been a couple of games where the game's been won, and you would think they would run the ball, and they don't run the ball. They continue throwing the ball, running up the passing yards for our man Stafford, and the score a little bit. So that's one reason I like Stafford a lot. They're playing against the Saints tonight or today. And I do think that Stafford's going to have some success here, and I've got him locked in already. So let's pull up Stafford here. 224.5 passing yards. He's cashed 7 of 11 games. He actually cashed 6 of his last 7, averaging 254 passing yards per game. Looking at his last 5, he's cashed 5 in a row. I'm not a last 5 warrior. I think sometimes it is a trap. I don't think it's a trap here tonight. Not at 224 anyway. So if you look at this, New Orleans is up 30th in the league in passing yards at 256.6 passing yards per game. They throw the ball 61% of the time. He's going to be airing the ball out, man. I think this game's... I don't think that New Orleans is going to win, personally. But I do think I think Stafford is going to catch this regardless if it's a blowout or not, honestly. So I like this play a lot for our man Matthew Stafford. I've got him locked in at 224.5 pass yards as pick number 4 of the day. So we still got 2 more guys. I lock these in 2 different 2 combinations of 2. Don't play these in one big parlay, please, because odds are we're not going to cash all 6. It could be a 6-man. If you want to do it, go for it. We could sweep tomorrow and have an awesome day. I might run these in a 6-man myself. Who knows? But I don't recommend doing it, especially if you don't have a very high bankroll. But anyways. All right, guys, now jumping into pick number 5, we're taking our man Dallas Goedert under 41.5 receiving yards. I'm locking him under sleeper. Do not take this on Prizepicks. It is 41.5 on Prizepicks. It's 47.5 on sleeper at the same payout. So really good value on sleeper. Don't touch the Prizepicks line. Take it under sleeper. He's cashed this in 2 of his last 3 games. He's only cashed it. He only had 19 and 25 in 2 of those 3 games as well. I like this play, man. Devontae Smith might be back tonight or today, and that dude, I stuttered too, man. This is rough. Anyways, it is going to take away some of his receptions or targets, whatever you want to call it, for our man Goedert. So I like to play and locking him in under. We'll pull him up over here. So we got Dallas Goedert under 40. I can't go to 47.5. We'll just do under 44.5. Or 43.5, whatever. He's cashed this in 5 of 8 games on the season so far. Baltimore does give up a lot of receiving yards versus tight ends. They still give up a lot. I don't think he's going over this number, though, man. Looking at his targets, he's averaging 5 targets per game. He did have a couple of games where he had 11 and 8 targets, but only had 5 in the last 2 games. 5 receptions in one, 4 in the other. Hopefully, he doesn't get any big ones tonight and or today, whatever, 4 p.m. game today. But I do think Goedert stays under. And I'm locking him in. So if you want to fade this one, you can. It's totally up to you. But I got him under 47.5 receiving yards on sleeper. I'm not touching the 41.5 myself personally. But that's pick number 5. So jumping into our 6th final play of the day. So this one's going to be for our man Derrick Henry. We got this on sleeper at 75.5 rushing yards. Now, you can get it at 69.5 on Prizepicks if you want to take the extra 6 yards off or 5 yards off, whatever, 6 yards. But I do think he goes over both these numbers. I got him at 75.5 rushing yards on sleeper for like a 1.5x payout. So not quite a goblin, not quite a regular line. It's the one I was talking about that's in between. But Derrick Henry, obviously, there's not much explanation you need here. Henry's a beast. He's going to get a lot of carries. He can get 100 rushing yards versus any team in the league if he really, really wanted to. And I do like this play a lot. So I'm just going to put him at 69.5. He's cashed just 9 of 12 games on the season so far. He did hook it a couple of those games, averaging 110 rushing yards per game. Looking at Philly, they got a good rush defense. They only give up 7th in the league. And then running backs, it is 9th in the league, giving up 83.8 rush yards per game. If you look at Henry, he has 18 attempts on average. Had 24 his last game versus the Chargers. I like this play. They run the ball 51% of the time. Henry's getting the majority of the carries. And I got to lock him in at 69.5 or 75.5 on sleeper. But anyways, guys, those are our 6 plays. We got Christian McCaffrey over 96.5 rush and receiving yards. We got Cameron Dicker over 1.5 field goals made. We got Saquon Barkley over 18.5 receiving yards. We got Matthew Stafford over 224.5 pass yards. Dallas Goedert over or under 47.5 receiving yards. Don't touch that one. And then we got Derrick Henry over 75.5 rush yards. Lock them in if you like them. Fade them if you don't. Those are the 6 plays I've got. I do have one shout out before we end this video. That shout out is going to be for DGF. If you guys don't know what DGF is, it's an optimizer. It takes all of our plays from our other apps, compares them directly back to the sports books, and then it gives you a percent odds to hit value. So I love this platform, guys. Makes line shopping really easy. These green ones are usually the ones you want to tell, but also research it yourself. If you use code ACES, you get 25% off your entire purchase, and you get our VIP for free. So it's a win-win situation. But anyways, guys, link for that's down in the description. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment on the video. We'd love to have you guys in our Discord. Discord's in the description as well. And I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.